Hi everybody, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. And if you're not new, hey again. So this is my channel. I love doing everything DIYs. I love Dollar Tree DIYs. I love thrift flips, and I really love doing wreaths. One of my favorite things that I love to do. So if you like what you see here, I want to remind you all not to forget to hit that red subscribe button. Also, if you like the video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. And also, leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think of my DIYs. Also, I want to remind you all, because I keep forgetting to say this, but I am also on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook, and you could join me there with Krista's Crafty Life. Also, if you'd like to help support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee. So I will have that link down below as well. So here we go. I am doing a fall wreath today. These are the items that I am using. I will have a list of all the supplies and where I got them down below in my description box. So first thing I did is I went in and I put in 24 of these pipe cleaners. Now this has 6 sections. I did 4 in each section. So the first thing I did is I took my chocolate mesh that I purchased online. I believe it was Amazon. And I will have everything linked down below, so don't worry. And I am cutting 10-inch pieces. Now this is 10-inch already, so we want to do a 10 by 10 because you want to have an even square when you're doing this. So what I did is I'm just using my little rotary cutter and I'm cutting where the 10-inch mark is on my little mat, and there you go. So now I use these little clips from the Dollar Tree because this kind of helps me to hold my rolls in place. And what I do is I roll each side inward. This way those frayed edges are not going to fray on the ends of my wreath. So I kind of go 3 and then 3 rolls on the other side, and then I clip them together like that. And I do that with all 24. Next, I'm going to take my next ribbon, which is the mesh ribbon, which is just orange. And I'm going to take this and I am going to do the same thing, 10 inches. I'm going to cut it. Same thing, I'm going to roll it up 3 times on each side. I use my little clip to hold one end, and then I roll up the other side, and then I clip them together. Now I repeat this process again with all 24 pieces that I cut out already. So I'm just showing you again, I'm just rolling up each end. You want to have those frayed edges on the inside. So now next, we're going to go in with this burlap mesh. It's got a little bit of burlap in it besides the mesh, and it's got a little bit of gold tone in it. So everything kind of goes together. And I am also cutting this 24 pieces as well, and I'm going to do 10 inches. Now once I get that done, what I do is I'm going to roll up this one. I'm going to take my clip up the one side, roll the other side, and now I'm going to start putting them together. So what you want to do is you want to stack these in kind of like a crisscross fashion, I guess you could say. And I just don't have no rhyme or reason with this. It's the way I do it. And then I'm just going to stick them between that pipe cleaner, give them a couple twists, and then you're done. Now actually, just so you guys know, you don't have to do 4 sections, 4 pieces of this ribbon in each section. You can probably get away with 3. My wreath ended up being really, really full, but I just left it that way because I had already did the pipe cleaners. So, but if you just wanted to do 3 in each section, you can get away with that as well. Next, I am going to go ahead and do the same thing. I just crisscross them, put them in between my little twist tie there and pipe cleaner, and I just twisted it a couple times really tight. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. Roll that up on one side 3 times, clip it in there to hold it for me, and then roll the other end, take it off the clip, crisscross them like that, kind of like a snowflake pattern, and then you're just going to get them all in there and twist tie them really tight. Now I'm going to do that all the way around with the rest of my ribbon. And look how full and beautiful this is, you guys. This is gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it. So now next we're going to take our ribbon. So the first ribbon I cut 12 pieces at 12 inches. Now I am going to tell you I should have did 14. They were not long enough. So do 14 inches, you guys. Do not do what I do. Learn from my mistakes. So what I did is I cut them down and I did 12 pieces of each of my ribbon. So this was one of them. Like I said, I will have all of this listed in my description box. This one I believe I got from Hobby Lobby. And right now they have 40% off. So really cheap. Then this here is Dollar Tree ribbon. This is that orange like clear ribbon. It is wired though. And I'm telling you, the Dollar Tree put out some really cool ribbon this year. Definitely should check it out. I believe I had to use 2 rolls of this to get 12 pieces. And then this piece is also from the Dollar Tree. And it's just like a plaid. And it went really well, all these ribbons. And then this clear ribbon I actually got on clearance at, I think it was Joann's and or Michael's it was. And I cut them all the same at 12 inches. But like I said, if you want your ribbons to be a little bit longer so they show better on your wreath, do 14. Then what I did is I ducktailed all of them like you just saw me do. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 ribbons, the pumpkin and the orange kind of see-through ribbon there, lace ribbon, and I am going to put them together on top of each other, and we are going to go on the outside of the pipe cleaners, only on the outsides, because I staggered my pipe cleaners. I did 2 on the inside, I did 1 on the inside, 1 on the outside. I stagger them back and forth on my wreath. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going on the outside with both of these ribbons, and I'm going to stack them on top of each other, kind of like that. Just pinch them in the middle, stick them in between my little pipe cleaners on the edge, give them a couple twists, and then I'm just going to kind of poof up my ribbon a little bit, and there you go. But you see how you can't really see the ribbon that good? I would have definitely done 14 inches. But if you want to do 12, you could do 12. I mean, it's up to you. It's what you like. It's whatever you prefer. You don't even have to use the colors I'm using. You could use any color. This will go with any type of mesh ribbon that you want to use. And I absolutely love making these wreaths. They're so pretty. I'm actually getting ready to do a show. I'm going to go to a craft show for the first time and start showing my wreaths and crafts, and I'm going to try it out. I'm also going to be starting an Estee shop, so stay tuned for that as an Estee. I always say it wrong. Etsy shop. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to link that in my description box when I get that prepared. So there it is, all done on the outside, looking super pretty. And now next, we're going to go with our other 2 ribbon. So now this is the plaid ribbon that has the chocolate in it color. And I'm just pinching it in the middle so I know where my middle is. And then I put that lace ribbon on top, the chocolate one. And now I'm just going to go on the inside of where my pipe cleaners are. So the ones that are staggered on the inside, those are the ones I'm going to put this ribbon on. And I'm going to do this all the way around. So you just keep going, and I am going to have everything listed down below in my description box in case you missed it popping up on the screen. I did try to pop it up on the screen for you as well. How many pieces of ribbon I cut, how much ribbon I used, what were the lengths I used, all that will be in there for you. So now I'm just going to keep going with this, and I'm going to keep twisting them in just like that. Now mine is really super full, this wreath. I could have got away with, like I said, doing only 3 pipe cleaners in each section instead of 4. So but I made it really full, and it's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm very happy with it. And there you go, those are all done. Now next I want to bring in my sign. Now this sign I got at the Dollar Tree. So they have some really good signs this year. So you could go with whatever sign you want to, but I went with this one. I also use these cable tags here. And what you do is you take some super glue, but they are sticky. They already have a sticker on them. But sorry, that was a motorcycle going by. And what I did is I just put some super glue down just for extra security to make sure it stays on. And I just put a little dab down, and then I stick them down in each corner So I used 4 of these cable tags. I will have them down in my description box below as well. I get them on Amazon. They're very cheap and you get a nice big bag of them. So as I do this, then you are going to see me come in with my pipe cleaners, and I'm going to slide them through because there's little holes in these cable wires tags, and you just twist it a couple times and you get each one ready to stick through your wreath and wire it on to your wreath frame. And that is all I am doing right here. So now once I get these all twisted on, you will see me come in and I am going to attach that to my wreath frame. Now this took a little bit of work because I had to get in between all that ribbon and everything and kind of squish it down, move my ribbon around, fix it. You know how it is when you're making wreaths. You got to keep poofing everything, moving everything around, and that's what I did here. So as you can see, this is a very full wreath. So now what I did is I just brought them up to the wire and I just twisted them on really super good. Make sure it's nice and tight so that it will stay. And I twisted them quite a few times, and then I just kind of tucked them into my wreath frame so that they stay nice on my wreath. I don't want my wreath picture to fall out. We don't want that. So now when I'm just going around and poofing everything up, figuring out how I want it to look, you know, making it look all nice. And you will see in a minute, I am going to cover those holes that are in the sign. So no worry about that. So now I'm going to take one of these picks from the Dollar Tree, and I cut a couple of the leaves off of one of them, and I'm going to glue them there where that hole is. So I covered the hole and it looks super pretty because you have some leaves on your sign there, which just gives it another pop of dimension and makes it look super cute. And then I took some of these little berries and that were also on that pick from the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of glued them on each one of my leaves in the middle of them. And that is that for all of that. There you go, guys. This was super easy, super fun to make. I hope I explained it really well to you guys. I'm trying really hard to get really good with that because I really want to teach you guys how to do these. I'm learning online as well, watching lots of YouTube ladies. And yeah, so just keep watching, keep teaching yourself, keep practicing, and these are some really gorgeous wreath. I love it so much, you guys. And then to finish it off, I do put felt on the back of my wreaths so that it has a finishing touch in the back and you can't see all that stuff. So there you go, you guys. Here are your close-ups. I hope you like it. And I want you guys not to forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to have a lot more wreaths to show you guys. Lots of other crafts that I have in store for fall. So keep in touch and stay on. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.